It's time for another Transformation Tuesday. Take a look of a before picture of Dr. Nikhil Panda before he lost 80 pounds working with Charles DAngelo. 80 pounds lighter. Take a look at him now on Television Plaza. Just incredible. What a transformation. How does it feel?
I'm a new person, and that's not being facetious. When I met Charles in February, I was in a completely different place in my life, both physically, mentally, emotionally, and I am reborn. I'm a completely different person on those same three categories.
Tell us more about the emotional journey of this.
Yeah, I came to Charles desperate, looking for help. And when I say desperate, I mean desperate. I was the heaviest I've ever been. I felt terrible. I have two young kids, two young boys that run around, want to play outside. I just did not have the energy, stamina, or mental bandwidth, to be honest, to keep up with them. And I hated the way I looked in pictures. And I was seeing my life and weight, I wouldn't say not so much life, but weight and physical fitness and that type of thing going the wrong way in a very, with no end in sight. So Charles came extremely highly recommended. This is not the first time he's done this. People that I trust, other physicians out of state, have had nothing but the best things to say because he's completely transformed their life as well. And with that, the trust just was there. Certainly, I wouldn't say before I met him, but the foundation was right. And when I met him, I put my entire sort of life in his hands. And I'm not, again, being facetious to say that because it's exactly what I did. I followed what he wanted to the T. Best decision, aside from maybe marrying my wife, having kids, and being a physician, best decision other than those things in my life.
Wow. Charles, I mean, you've worked with a lot of doctors. They take care of everybody else, and now they're taking care of themselves, too, thanks to you.
Facing COVID, so much pressures on physicians to continue to over-deliver. So Nikhil worked with me remotely the entire time. So he lost all the weight with meeting with me just on Zoom. So if you're at home and you're struggling and you're afraid, for whatever reason, to perhaps confront the issue face-to-face with someone. I do coach people remotely via Zoom. So if you're ready to make some serious changes, change your mindset, you can achieve the type of outcome that Nikhil has.
And you mentioned, doctor, that you didn't like the way you looked in pictures. I have to say, I mean, what is it like now when you see yourself in the mirror?
I'll be honest, it's still a little bit unbelievable because the transformation was so drastic. And I think the other thing was that it was in such a short amount of time. So I myself can't believe it. Like I see it more when someone takes a picture and I review that picture. I'm like, wow, that's I still can't believe it because now I'm like, yeah, let me tuck in my shirt, let's take a picture, let's smile, let's go for it. So to me, I'm still processing it because it really wasn't a short time ago that I wasn't like this. So I'm still processing it. Certainly, people that being in the pandemic, I haven't seen a lot of people, family members, parents. I mean, and people at work, they said, if you had come in at this point, I wouldn't have recognized you. Actually, I just started here at WashU, and people say that, and they saw me when I was interviewing, and like, if they didn't tell me you were Dr. Panda, I would have, and they were being very truthful, they wouldn't have known who I was. Wow. So those are constant things I hear, and like I said, it makes me feel great. And I think what the foundation Charles gives and his constant coaching, my hope is to continue to stay where I am, both physically, mentally, and emotionally.
And I can see the happiness is just beaming out of you. Yeah. It really is. Well, thank you so much, and great to have both of you back. And Charles helped thousands change their lives. He can help you too. Give them a call at 314-495-3228. You can call Charles, or you can visit his website, charlesdeangelo.com.